What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob, doing the Bladnoch 19-year-old, 46.7%. The master blender for this distillery is Dr. Nick Savage, which I believe was at Macallan for some time. This is aged in PX barrels. Like I said, 19 years old. Not cheap. Probably close to about $300 depending on where you buy it. That's Canadian dollars, so maybe a little cheaper where you are. This is a really, really nice presentation. The top is nice and heavy, cool cork, cool bottle, really cool for an infinity bottle. Did they put a little bit too much emphasis on presentation, not enough in the bottle? Let's find out. Okay, so this I've had for quite a bit of time, and the reason why I didn't get to the review early is because I felt like it needed more time. So this is one of those whiskeys where, you know, maybe it benefited from a little bit of time open. Although still a little bit muted on the nose. There is some red fruits in there, leaning towards like syrupy, kind of cooked down fruits. Maybe like a raspberry jam or a raspberry topping for a cake. Power of suggestion right there. I just got a whiff of like a vanilla cake almost. Maybe a fruit cake on the palate. Okay, so you definitely get that European oak spice note. For sure it's there. Dark chocolate on the palate. Bittersweet chocolate. A little bit of coffee. Espresso bean. This definitely opened up since I last tried it. On the palate anyway. On the nose it's still a little bit muted, like I said. Again, so this is not a cheap whiskey. Probably, like I said, close to $300 Canadian, maybe a little bit less. Overall, good. So this, for me, wouldn't necessarily be a crowd pleaser. There's better in the 18-year-old range for a lot cheaper. Over my shoulder, I don't know if you can see, but there's a long row that is really, really good. Obviously, if you can get it, that's the key to getting a long row 18, but that long row 18 is excellent. There's an Old Pulteney 18 over my shoulder as well. Very soon, Jeremy and I are going to be doing a 18-year-old basically showdown. 3 rounds, I believe we're going to do it. It's going to be on the Whisky Rant. So this is kind of a precursor to that. Because it's 19, it's not going to be included, but I figured I'd put this out first and then we can do the 18-year-old showdown, and it would kind of give you guys a perspective as to where this fits into there. And for me, this falls short because of the price, overemphasis on presentation, and general decent liquid. You could tell that the PX cask was used to probably lift a mediocre spirit. I could be wrong about that. I haven't tried any of their other expressions, so I really don't know what Bladnoch is doing elsewhere. But based on this expression, this is just like an 86 for me, maybe an 85 even. Definitely not gonna pay that amount of money. Wouldn't replace this bottle unless I heard incredible things about future expressions. So like I said, 85, 86. Nothing special, nothing to write home about. Looks really cool, just really not that impressive, unfortunately, inside the bottle. That's it for me, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you really liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can support this channel on Patreon. Cheers.